interested in creating more affordable housing in the city. Several developers are seeking to construct rental units in our community, which is the absolute critical need that we see in our community. Progress has been made, and hopefully within the next 6 months, there will be a groundbreaking to break ground on a 192-unit apartment complex that is a beautiful facility in the northeast side of town. A planning company was hired by Local Growth Management Committee to implement the Regional Growth Management Plan in April 2010. This company has been working with the community and Canada Air Force Base leaders to implement the plan. This plan represents areas such as education, economic development, housing, public safety, and quality of life that need to be addressed during this transition time. The 2010 census was completed last year, and we are expecting redistricting data for our area before 2011. The Census Bureau provides information regarding the economy of an area, its housing and population demographics, and the City of Clovis utilizes this information when applying for grant funding and programs like the Community Development Block Grant to repave our streets in the economically stressed areas of the community. Clovis's census data will become available within the next few months and may be accessed at www.2010.census.gov. And we hope ours comes in around 100,000. It would really be nice. Clovis Municipal Schools, they have had a busy year. Clovis Municipal Schools continue to provide excellent service to our school children. The Clovis School District continues to experience a growth of between 100 and 200 students annually. Staff continues to focus on student performance and accountability and improving teaching and instruction in our area schools. $80 million has been approved for construction of a new Lockwood Elementary and a new middle school, in additions to Bella Vista, La Casita, Marshall Middle Schools, and then other projects throughout the community, throughout the school system. Clovis Community College enrollment increased to 3.5% in 2010, and the college is looking forward to breaking ground soon on the Allied Health Building. They are planning renovations for the Norman and Vi Petty Performing Arts Center through the generosity of a $500,000 donation from the Sisler Foundation. Clovis Community College is writing their self-study as part of their reaccreditation through the Higher Learning Commission. In 2010, the Cultural Arts Series continued to be well supported, and it is a huge hit with the public. With events such as the Eagles Tribute Band, musical concerts, and the musical Music Man, Broadway plays such as Rent, and many other theatrical and cultural performances. Plains Regional Medical Center continues to respond to our area's needs by expanding services and provider recruitment. The Plains Regional Medical Center acquired the Surgery Center in 2010, which has been well received and successful within the community and has offered new state-of-the-art operating rooms. 2 oncologists have been successfully recruited. To expand cancer care, PRMC will increase the number of hospitalists later this year for admitted patients. And PRMC is in the planning stage for a facility expansion for women's and children's services. One thing that I know the hospital has really noticed is that this new mission, they have more kids. And so they're going to do what is necessary to meet those needs. The Clovis-Curry County Chamber continues to do what they do best, shape our community for visitors and tourists alike. The Chamber, together with Clovis Civic Center and the Curry County Event Center, hosts many major events to include the Pioneer Day celebration, 2 youth rodeo finals, the New Mexico High School rodeo finals, and the High Plains Junior Rodeo finals, and the 4th of July Smoke on the Water. New events that Clovis has recruited recently are the National Corriente. Thank you, Ernie. She had to learn that pronunciation too. I think that's a type of cow? Okay. We thought it was a countertop. National Corriente Cattle Show, and all-around ranch rodeo challenge. The biggest and richest ranch rodeo in the world will take place at the Curry County Event Center during the first week of May. There is no doubt that Clovis rocks, especially during the annual Clovis Music Festival in September. Visitors from around the world come to Clovis throughout the year to visit the original 7th Street Norva Jack Studios, where Buddy Holly and many other artists recorded, and the Norman and Vi Petty Rock and Roll Museum in downtown Clovis. The Chamber has also served as a catalyst for many outreach programs and events in support of men and women signed to Cannon Air Force Base. In this community, we have reached out to Cannon personnel by hosting the annual Cannon Appreciation Day in August, the Single Airman's Christmas Party, the Storm the Dorm Summer Picnic, and the Invite an Airman to Christmas Dinner. And I will tell you that all of these have been hugely successful. And the Christmas dinner, the holiday outreach program, and throughout the year with the Adopt and Air Commando program. On the industrial development front, they've been busy. The Clovis Industrial Development Corporation worked on several projects in 2010. Southwest Cheese completed a $100 million expansion in a time when there was really no one probably across the country really doing much expansion. And they became the largest cheddar cheese plant in the world and added a total of 95 additional jobs at the plant, and I believe that brings it up to about 340. The Tres Amigas project is moving forward, and they expect to break ground in July of 2011. Polygen, a New Jersey-based biogas energy corporation, will construct a $22 million facility in Curry County. Abundant Energy announced their selection. In fact, they have already brought a couple people here of Clovis for a wind energy manufacturing company. This project will create 12 full-time jobs initially and is expected to grow to 60 full-time jobs. The Business Incubator houses a satellite office for the CCC staff, for the CCC Small Business Development Center. It is currently housing several tenants. It houses a pilot safety program for the BNSF, computer repair business, debt collection business, fiber optic company, construction company, engineers, and planners. And it's all at where the Chamber and CIDC offices are. In 2010, CIDC completed redesign of their website to better promote and showcase Clovis, Curry County, and the surrounding area. In October, we had a groundbreaking for the runway and taxiway extension at the airport. And this was something that was a long time coming, and I want to compliment the airport board along with Steve Summers for really working on this and getting this done and getting it through. I think it's been taking at least 4 years to get this completed, and it will add 7,200 feet of usable runway and make the airport safer for the current and future corporate jet traffic. The businesses that utilize the airport, which you may be surprised are many, are a vital link to the economic growth of the community and region. Businesses range from agriculture, dairy, retail, manufacturing, military contractors, and very importantly, medical, with air ambulance service having connections to specialty hospitals and clinics across the country. The increased length will also provide the opportunity to enhance air service with a focus on eastbound traffic. In particular, the possibility of future regional jet flights to Dallas-Fort Worth. And I'm not sure if they're going to start by Monday. Steve, are they supposed to? Okay. But we are working that hopefully that will be a reality someday. The other project is the construction of an elevated water storage tank. Currently, the storage holds 32,000 gallons. This is out at the airport, and the new one will hold 200,000 gallons. And so this is something that is very much needed because we need to have an adequate supply for water, for fire protection, and encourage economic growth well into the future. In 2010, the Department of Building Safety issued 2,884 permits. 158 of those were for new residential construction. Following the June hailstorm, 2,344 roofing permits and 16 new commercial permits. I think that was up by about 2,300. The value for all the permits was $65,658,714, and the fee for these permits to the city was $298,500. 10 structures were demolished and 14 buildings secured in 2010, and this goes along with our plan of Clovis beautification. Code enforcement issued 4,000 weed letters. I'm sure some of us in this room, some of y'all in this room received those. 403 abandoned or vehicle letters. Almost 1,200 public nuisance letters with 22,000 public contacts, which includes all letters sent. Vector Control is responsible for mosquito treatment of a 5,200-mile area. In 2010, they treated 733 lakes. Around here? Okay, 733 lakes and 5,400 ditches. Beautification and downtown revitalization. Keep Clovis Beautiful. The Keep Clovis Beautiful Committee continues to work hard on beautification programs within the community. The 2 cleanup events were very successful in 2010, and as was the Yard of the Month and the Holiday at the Zoo activities. The city is working on replacing or upgrading the medians on Highway 6084 between Martin Luther King and Grand Avenue, and several area businesses have come forward to sponsor these areas. To date, we have 5 businesses. This is what my notes say, but just today I haven't even told Claire this, we have one more business. So we have 6 businesses who have come forward to sponsor a median. And if you're interested in doing that, please call the city and we will give you all the information that's needed, because we really want to work on that. That needs some heavy-duty work. The Summer Yard and Business of the Month recognitions will begin in May 2010. We would like to encourage you to contact the city if you see a property or business you think should be recognized for this award. The Great American Cleanup will be held May 14th, beginning at 500 Sycamore, and we invite you to all come to join in with the trash cleanup. At noon, there will be tree plantings for Earth and Arbor Days. And we always put a challenge out to the community. Let's really try to get out there and get more people than Cannon does, because they always tell us they get more, and I guess they do. But this year, let's have it the reverse of that. Clovis Main Street Program. In 2010, the Clovis Main Street Program continued its work in revitalizing the downtown area. The second annual Facade Squad saw improvements made to the exteriors of Penny Lane, Skin and Sacrifice Skate Shop, and Patchwork House. Beautiful plots have been placed on the sidewalks in the downtown area, and a new sign has been placed at the entryway to the bricked area at 7th Street. Several property owners revitalized areas in the downtown area in 2010, including the Wade Rogers Building, which I know everyone just thinks that's a beautiful, beautiful compliment to our downtown, and we're trying to get Charles to do the rest of downtown like that. The City of Clovis continues to work on the hotel Clovis project and remains confident regarding this important revitalization project for our downtown area. This will provide 60 units of much-needed affordable housing, plus space for restaurants and retail. The developer has closed on some properties around the hotel, so he is just waiting on getting his final plans and getting some of the things that he has to get through New Mexico Finance Authority, and for the city to get their affordable housing plan approved. And then I believe that he will make the announcement within the next 60 days. He has a deadline of May, I believe, that they're going to move forward. So it looks very, very encouraging, and that will absolutely change the complexion of downtown Clovis. I think you can see what an incredible year we've had. We've accomplished so much, and it's because of the great teamwork of our entire community.